Yeah, pretty quick nowhere really, but we fended it off.
Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Using his legs, it's Cook. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver.
Turning it on! Nice move, creates some space. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's French. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll try to get outside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
One of the things I love about bootlegs as a former quarterback is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
The Gamecocks are on the move. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The give out of the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together.
It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's French. Working that left side now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gary. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Eagles. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab on the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of...
Oh, he's getting ahead of... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's French. Finds his back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Let's see what they've got on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's held. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Defense dropping into soft coverage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on. They got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw, it's French. Finds his man, it's Helms. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense in press coverage. The play action fake. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
The give to the tailback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Off the RPO, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To throw, it's Wimsatt. They're setting up the screen. There he goes.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using the quick game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Gamecocks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's held. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's French. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. Spins away from the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's French. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a heat. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with a dub. Hey, survive and advance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the... Racing down the left side. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's French. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the toss. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Caught in the backfield. It's Rex Steiner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going.
He's loose. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Now on second down. They'll give it to the back. Got a little space. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
35, Georgia Southern, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's French. Gets it out fast.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down.
Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's taking the deep shot. Intercepted. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks enter the final minute with the lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Rex.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, he ruins the big gator with a fumble.
Oh no! Oh
Through the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover for this
he's so stupid. We're actually
They'll
tough
snap it
at the
from
game.
the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's held. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, they're after him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's French. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He wants to throw it.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
The wrong button on my
Here's
days.
the situation. First they have to
Thank
recover the
you.
onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,
He wants to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
and in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yes, it's a line, and we've sold ourselves in the open game. And wow, I mean, how close is that? How is that in? Oh, well, there you go. The first game. Although he's coming in this match, and we've got to be prepared for it. Yeah. Yeah. This is a trouble. Rugby is very, very strong. So our passing game is going to have to be on point. Decent one there. And again, very good.